Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day today. Hope you're enjoying Vlogust, which is me uploading a video every day in August, and I'm sticking to it. I know I failed with Everyday May because I was on holiday and had COVID, but I am definitely sticking to it this time. I'm pre-recording, so yeah. So today I thought I'd actually do a swatch slash review of one of my favourite concealers, which is the Glossier Stretch Concealer in the shade G5. One of my lovely shade twins on YouTube gave me a list of concealers that she wants to try, and the Glossier Stretch was on it, and I thought, I've got it, so I thought, why not do a swatch video and tell you guys what I think about it. So I'll show you the swatch and demo of the concealer before I go into claims and my reviews and thoughts on it. Let me zoom you guys in. Love pot concealers. It's got the lovely G at the top of it. It twists, opens, and it really does like fasten and close very well, because I've had this concealer for a long time and it's still creamy and lovely. I've hit pan on this. I've hit pan on the concealer, which shows you how much I love this concealer. I'm going to swatch some on the back of my hands just so you guys can see. It's just, if you look at it, it's just so creamy. It's just so creamy. I love it. I'm going to swatch on the back of my hands. And this is how the shade looks. Oh. And this is how the shade looks like on my hand. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous formula. It's my second favourite pot concealer after the NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer. So it's not really good if you want to cover your dark circles, but it's really good for highlighting and brightening your under eyes. My perfect under eye concealer combo is the NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer to conceal and cover, and then the Glossier on top to highlight. If you want me to show you how that combo looks under my eyes, please let me know in the comments below and I'll do a video on it. Okay, so I'm just going to pop it under my eyes, and I like to literally just put it here and here. I'm going to put a bit more product on because I'm not using any of the concealer. I'm going to do the same on the other side, so just a line here. So I have like these lines, which is probably the worst time to show you now because of concealer, because I put concealer on it. But I've got sunken eyes. I was born with it. I've had it all my life. And there's the liners here, and I like to put the concealer over that line. And then this is just for the lift. So you can see this concealer, it's not the same color as my skin tone. It is lighter, a tiny bit lighter. It is a tiny bit warm, but it's really like, I find it very nice as a brightening concealer under my eyes. Then I'm going to use my Morphe M173 brush. It's basically like your thumb, basically. It's basically a finger brush, and I just like to just pat it. And one thing I've been doing recently, I've been taking up the brow bone as well, just so it doesn't, so I don't like to see the lift as like a line. I like it to be like kind of blended, so it's not too obvious. And I like to just pat and move it very so slightly. I don't like to move the product too much, because then it doesn't conceal that well, because you're moving all the product and it's not even. So I just like to dab until everything is blended, and I think everything is even. And that's it blended. So you can see, you can kind of still see my dark circles here. Like I said, this concealer is not a high coverage correcting concealer, it's more of a highlighting concealer, so it just kind of brightens the under eye, which I think it does. And I'm going to press it on the other side, and I think this is really nice concealer for like light makeup, no makeup kind of days. I'm so happy one of my subscribers mentions concealer, because I haven't been using it in a while because I've been sticking to my DIOR Skin Correct. So I'm kind of happy I found this one. So that is the concealer all blended out. As you saw, the concealer blends out so seamlessly and so easy. You don't need to tug or anything under your eyes, and it's very, very creamy. So yeah, it's definitely brightening, and I definitely love it. So The claims from Glossier is that it's a concealer that flexes to fit your needs. I completely agree. I've been using it for over a year and I love it. It's a buildable and blendable concealer that covers everything from dark circles to blemishes and redness with a dewy, glowy finish. I agree that it's a dewy, glowy finish. I personally don't think it covers dark circles. Maybe because I'm a brown girl and I have deep dark bags and dark circles under my eyes. It says it's buildable. I've never tried to build it. So let's go for it. See if it's easily blendable. So this time I'm going to do it all over because that's how I use it to see if it does correct my under eyes. I do. This one is quite light for me to use around my mouth, but I do sometimes put it here to cover redness. So let's see if that works. Use the same brush. Yep, it's definitely buildable. There's no streaking and it literally melts on top of the previous layer of concealer. No issues. It's so easy to blend. So if you're like new to makeup or you don't want like lines of streakiness under your eyes, and you can see it's covered my redness around my nose, and I feel like it has covered my bags a bit more with the second layer, so it's definitely buildable. It can cover, personally I think it covers slight. It can cover your under eye bags and dark circles to a certain extent. Like, you have to, bearing in mind that this is a light coverage concealer, it can conceal your under eyes to an extent, but it can never replace like a high coverage concealer. But I do think it's done a very good job at concealing my under eyes for it being a light coverage concealer. Like, I would definitely like just wear this concealer and use 2 layers and use it on a night out to replace my DIOR Skin Correct. But yeah, it is really nice. Let's go back to the claims. Adaptable mineral pigments blend seamlessly into skin to give it you an undetectable brighten look. Completely agree. It's literally undetectable and it blends so seamlessly. With elastic ways to move with your skin than flaking or caking on top of it. I completely agree. I've used this for over a year. It doesn't flake and it doesn't look like very cakey. Like, I never feel like I'm wearing anything under my eyes. It literally feels like I'm wearing eye cream or something, and definitely doesn't cake and definitely doesn't flake. It's a beautiful concealer, and yeah, it is one of my favorite concealers. And if you do end up trying this concealer or have tried this concealer, please let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this quick try on concealer video. I'll see you tomorrow with another video.